Virgo, come on in. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be giving you messages for November 2025. Come on in, clear your minds, relax, sit down, grab something to drink, grab your favorite comforter, or if you have projects going on, just turn me up in the background so you can get your messages, is all. Right? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Come on in. Yeah. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Virgos who may have crossed over, the higher galactic beings that are overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters of it all. Please come in and give us a message for their best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. I can feel them in the building with me, so please just know it. The first card that came out was Joker. Somebody is a clown. It's just a game to them, right? Whatever message, this is what the message is about, okay? So that's what it is. Alone. You feel like you're in this situation by yourself. It won't be like this forever, Virgo. That's cool, huh? That's cool. Looks like my table is crooked. Oh well. Whatever. Dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love that you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Somebody around you, Virgo, has a dark side. That's crowning you for the next few weeks anyway. And you feel like you're in this all by yourself. Oh boy. Feeling very alone. A lot of people in this world are alone right now. Maybe more than ever. Not really sure about that, but it's a definite. So, just know that you're not alone in that. I don't know, but pets are good to keep you company, and getting outside every day, or most days at least, if you're able to change it up, Negativity, like a dark cloud above, you're depressed. Extreme moods. Yeah, somebody has a dark side and they're very negative, and it could be playing off on you. This is the hope, fear, challenge, and homework, right? The negative emotions and all of that's related. Escape. Love's an emotional escape for you. Be sure you're getting involved for the right reasons. Are you playing around with somebody, Virgo, that is a joker and you know it? So why are you? I'm not sure. Whatever that is. Maybe it's you. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit, right? Hello, everybody. I'm 256 years old, Raymond. Or Ray and Sam. Ray and Sam. Samuel. You're not supposed to ask females how old they are. Magic is afoot. Okay, now the Joker card is right over this, past present energies. Something is happening. Maybe you're creating the magic. Lucky 13, right on, Virgo. You feel like you're in this by yourself, but it's somebody's lucky day or something about that, something good that's happened. I like it. I like it. All right. I'm going to need a bunch of cards here. So when I get a bunch, I take the one on the bottom, right? Trash. Somebody needs to take out the trash. And dark side is right over this. Right? Wow. All right. This dark side, this person is trash. It's like warning you or telling you to, I don't know. This one came out first. It's in the ethers. Something's going on up there. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. I like it. You got lucky 13 here. You got, so I feel like you're doing good. There's things around you that are good. Maybe you're feeling the depressed or lower vibed energy because you're still dealing with it. See, as long as you deal with it, it's as long as it's going to keep you down, you know, or something. Show me what I need to see. One more. We can get into my tarot. Hurt feelings. Somebody's feelings are, oops. All right. Well, I don't usually do that, but blackmail, escaping the blackmail. Love is an emotional escape. Virgo, I feel like you're holding on to someone just because you're lonely, you know, or something like that. And hurt feelings came out. I don't usually keep that extra card, but I'm gonna in this case, I guess. All right. I'll use my pagan deck or my Viking deck, whatever. I wish I knew the name. That's what it looks like. I've had it for a long time, but I like to use it because I'm discovering that there's 80 cards in this deck, which I knew, but some of them have 2 meanings per card. So it's like, I like using it to keep me on my toes, is what it is. All right, the Lover's card came out first. Joker. Yeah, you probably care about this. This is a choice card, right? Magic is afoot. It's in the ethers. Dealing with the storms, dealing with the hard times around you. See, lucky 13. Things are good, but you're concentrating on the bad, maybe, or you haven't made your boundaries and restrictions or something, right? Yeah, Knight of Swords, trash. This person is a piece of trash. They're aggressive, they're chatty, they have a dark side. It's keeping you from moving forward. This is a very, I feel like it's a very personal message for somebody. It might not be for everybody. I know all my readings seem like that lately, but whatever. You know, my readings are timeless too, by the way. So if you see a video that I made about a year ago or however long and it seems to fit, then so be it, right? The Emperor down. This person has lost their authority or abused their authority. Just, you know, this Emperor is not an emperor. They're not taking charge. They're not bossing up. Something's in the ethers, however. This person's very negative. I can't make this shit up. It's just very, it's in like almost every single card, you know? Hello. Killer comedy. That's cool. God loves you too. Killer comedy. I like that surname. That's a pretty cool name. Killer comedy. 2 of Pentacles. The World. 5 of Swords reversed. 10 of Swords reversed. Dead center in the reading. Everything's going to be around this, you know? It was a lot of pain there. Things have happened, though. It's been going on for a long time. Trying to let it go, however, is the hard part, I feel, right? Hurt feelings, blackmail, escape. Yeah, look at these two. They're like, they're eating, right? They're resting, they're nourishing, they're balancing, right? They're getting grounded and balanced. But you're dealing with the energies, see? And I'm feeling the Lover's card in this. So maybe it's not between the sheets for all of you, but you have a relationship with this person somehow, some way. You know, something is about blackmail. The World, this is a different direction here. Lover's right over it. The past is the past, right? Leaving it behind. New doors opening in front of you. Very karmatic card, though. You know, but then you have this Joker. They're just, you know, like, for what? I don't know what this person's about, but they feel very, I want to say aloof, but I don't even know if that's a good word. I just, you know, there's like nothing there. This person could be an NPC or, you know, maybe like a deer in headlights, like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm feeling it. 5 of Swords down, lucky 13. Yeah, we don't want to be cruel. Sometimes we have to be cruel to be kind, though. But in this case, they're dealing with the storms and you're trying to help them out, or they're trying to help you out, something like that. And then there's that Ten of Swords reversed, right? This happened a while ago. Something was over a while ago, or the pain or suffering or whatever that is. I just heard brutality for somebody. I don't know who that is for. But if you know, then you know. Yeah. Okay. So Three of Wands down, the Chariot down. Yeah. It's in the ethers. Magic's afoot. You know that there is no harvest out of this relationship or this Emperor down, right? You know it's dried up mud in those fields. You can't use it's like soil you can't use, right? Something is very negative. I mean, someone, right? Something's in the ethers and it's coming to a stop. Somebody has maybe no vehicle, or maybe they have to change travel plans, or I don't know how that could be, but whatever it is, it's coming to a stop, right? Dealing with it. But the hurt feelings with the blackmail is somebody blackmailing you. Somebody needs to, I think they need like a good old checkmate situation, or something. I don't know. I don't even know who I'm talking about, but I'm feeling like this person is not getting it, Or maybe it is you. Maybe you're not getting it because you keep fucking dealing with it. I don't know. Knight of Cups. You care. This is about an apology or some sort of heartfelt message, right? This Joker. It's just a game, right? It says it. It's just a game. They're not nothing. I don't feel like they take life serious is what it is. I'm not sure how that plays out for you, but Three of Swords down. Well, we have the Ten of Swords down and the Three of Swords down. Those are the two most hurtful cards, but they're both reversed. So this talks about something in the past, I'm feeling. You don't want to be crude and rude, but it kind of sucks, it's just still looming. That's what I feel. It's looming. You feel like you're on this by yourself. It's not going to be like that forever, it says. Right now I feel maybe you feel like you have extra responsibilities or extra burdens or something, but it's not going to be like that. It's like this too shall pass. Okay, thank you, Spirit. This too shall pass. But to get through it is, yeah, this is a union or a reunion. You care about this person, but they have a dark side, male or female. And I don't care if it's not your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. It could be your sister, your brother, your kids, your coworkers. I don't give a shit. Whoever this is, right? High Priestess, you know something. You just know. You know that there's nothing growing, nothing. It's not going anywhere. There's no, anything. That's the hard part. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Maybe. You maybe you do fear it. Maybe you don't you want this. Yeah, see it, but it's a choice. You can't make people do things that, Page of Pentacles. Escaping the blackmail and the hurt feelings. Somebody's planting seeds for the future. I like that. That's good. It's always good to do that throughout the year. The wheel of the year. You want to always plant. So it's it's a continuing. Here it's a very slow, young. This could be somebody's kids. We're all somebody's kid. So no matter what age, but this could be, right? I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I do have allergies. It hasn't hit me like this in a long time. Anyway, the Magician down. Yeah, everything in these cards. This is a black witch. Somehow, some way, they've created black magic. This dark side, right? This Joker. They're not doing the right thing, or they're not standing up. I don't know. I have a fairly somebody is very fly by night. They're very undependable. You know, they're just not grounded. They're all over the place. You know, people need to get, you know, grounded. Ace of Wands. Yeah, a new beginning, a new drive, magic. You started a new beginning with this Joker, and it's saying it right in front of me. Magic is afoot, however. All right. 3 of coins. Lucky 13 right over that. Show me. Ton of coins. I need a bunch, please. This one. That's kind of teetering. Okay, 10 of cups. The Tower reversed. Yeah, this person is stuck in the matrix, whatever that is to you. They're stuck in the past. It's like a... I wouldn't be surprised if the 5 of cups or pentacles came out. It's like, I feel like it's debilitating or something like that for some of you. Anywho, yeah, there could be 3 people involved here. This is like working on things. This could be advice. This could be, I like this card. Lucky 13 is right over it. It's like teamwork makes the dream work kind of thing, right? But you feel like you're on your own here. You're trying to build something out of the storms, Virgo. Yeah, you're trying to build something out of the storms. It's all about the safety net and home and possible, you know, money, you know, or something. Somebody's very cruel around the home. They have a dark side. They're a piece of trash. That's what it says. This is not my, you know, trash. It needs to be taken out. 10 of cups, 10 of coins, 10 of cups. I like it. You know, hope, fear, challenge, and homework is the happy home. You know, building that, you know, somebody has abused their power, lost their power, or something. This Emperor, very negative, like mood swings and verbal attacks I'm feeling with that Knight of Swords. You know, yeah, they're refusing the realizations. They just want to escape, right? That Tower is already here in my book, in my readings. It's already here. Look at Thor, Odin. What the fuck? And they're denying it. I don't think so. But you're balancing this, see? Somebody's blackmailing somebody or wants to in the next few weeks if they aren't already in motion of it. 4 cups down. I really don't like this, but magic is afoot. So 4 cups down, 8 of swords down. Yeah, it's clear as day how off this person is, this Joker, this clown, this piece of trash. Wow. It's clear as day. And they're not even thinking, look, see, I have the World card here, which is like a whole new endeavor, right? And then the 4 cups down, like they're not even thinking about it. No. Not even contemplating, not processing things, nothing. But then there's a new drive. Yeah? Did you create magic for somebody that really doesn't deserve it? Or something. It's clear as fucking day. You know? You don't want to be brutal. In fact, Virgos are too nice sometimes. Yeah, that's what it is. You're too nice. You guys need to grow a set. I've said this before. I'm sorry. You need to grow a set and be firm in your boundaries, or people are going to constantly walk all over you and take advantage of you. And then you're going to cry wolf and you're going to wonder why. I mean, it's a cycle. Cut the shit. You know, that's what these cards are saying. This person's a fucking joker, right? The memories of it all. Death Center in the reading. Dark side, yeah. All the memories there. There are a lot of good times, I see. But things have changed or something. Yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Justice reversed. The injustice of it all. Things are not justified around the home. Some things some things in the ethers, right? There's no maybe relationship in the future. I that's what I was gonna say. Or whatever. Nothing's growing, right? However that resonates with you, but it's very unjustified, or this is a very unjustified situation. People need to level the scales and wipe the slates clean, and it's just not justified. This person, maybe they're guilty AF, I don't know, but things are coming to a stop. The blackmail, hurt feelings, it's about that anyway. If it doesn't, it's about it coming to a stop. This person needs to shut their mouth and stop being so cruel, period. There's a lot of word witchery with this card for some of you. I need a bunch, please. This is my Slovak deck for those of you who care. That's what I call it. That's what it looks like. So I have 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's very disappointing. It's very sad. They're taking advantage of you, but look, they don't want to reflect. But if you see the cup in the water that's kind of being handed up to her, see, out of all the other ones that are spilled, you know? Sorry, my neighbors. The boy next door has autism. Really bad. So I never really know what to expect when I'm live. So I'm sorry, just keep it in mind, please. He's a cute kid, but I've never seen autism like this before. This is serious shit. It's sad. Anywho, back to the reading. All right. 8 of Cups down. Yeah. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Somebody really doesn't give a shit, and somebody does. And that's basically what it comes down to. This person doesn't give a shit. He's walking, or she is walking all over you, using and abusing. This person's like, I don't know who this is, but I'm glad that I don't have people like this in my life, because I used to. And I've had to learn through the years of how to make my boundaries and restrictions. Believe me, it gets easier. It does. It gets easier. Sometimes it's hard no matter what, but you got to do what you got to do. 7 of Wands down. Yeah, they're guilty AF. They have no defense. They're very, very, very weak. This person is weak. I don't know. I really don't like this energy. I'm 3 of Cups. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. This union, yeah. Somebody's happy. And there's another 3, by the way. Somebody's happy of this union or reunion. But this person is a piece of trash. I'm not going to say it, any other way. Yeah, they're a big fat fucking liar, and you know it. You're a big fat liar, and you know it. The High Priestess with the King of Swords down. This person has lost their authority. Their words mean nothing. It's like that you've lost trust, maybe, but you're happy you're together with them. So what the fuck is that? Virgo. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. But some of you gotta grow, set. It's not a bad thing to be in your own company. It's actually, Carl Jung, and all that. That's when you come into the best ideas. That's when you come into your strength. You don't feel it in the moment of the being alone, but you do. It's like that hermit maybe kind of mode. The devil reverse, breaking chains. Yep, blackmail, escaping. Somebody's planting some kind of seed to break this chain. All right. So maybe you helped them out and you know better now, and now you're trying to break it. Well, why did you help them out in the first place if you knew better or something? I don't know. I'm not sure how that is. Two of Wands, making plans, packing your bags, right? Maybe. Well, over here, the Chariot says things are coming to a stop, but maybe it's in a different way. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys out there. This is my soul deck. I'm going to ask you guys out there to use your intuition and tell me what you think out of this card. I'll tell you what I think out of this card, of course, but you got to adjust your eyes. Some of these pictures are pretty wild. I feel like you need to scream it out. Let your emotions out. Right? Somebody does. I feel like there's a lot there that needs to just be released. All right. That spiral too. The spiral of it all that goes around and around. And the blood spilled. All right. Show me what I need to see. Hi, everybody. Popping in and out. Yeah. I don't know, Virgo. You need to grow set. If I was still titling my videos, that's exactly what I would call it. Grow set. You know, protection, sea turtle. I like this. You're the master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Yeah, just go with it, right? Don't deny it or refuse it. Go with it. Preserve and you'll succeed. Excuse me. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. The sea turtle, you might be seeing symbols or signs or something of a sea turtle, and that'll be your confirmation, right? You need to protect yourself from these attacks and these people and the brutality and the shit that's going on behind closed doors that people just don't want to talk about or accept, but it's truth or whatever that is. Celtic Tree Oracle. I usually use this, you know, for change of seasons. I like this deck for the change of seasons. So I bring it out quarterly, you know, show me what I need to see. Yeah, I do feel like you're going through a lot, Virgo. A lot of you are. But you really got to let the emotions out. Somebody does. It's deep. It's deep. Oh, that is there. Okay. Number 19, for those who care. We have the Ida white poplar. Okay, I'll show this to you in a sec. When you get this card in a reading, you know that you are dealing with adversity. The poplar and the aspen offer you the strength to endure any adversity and promise success after your difficulties have eased. See, I told you this too shall pass, kind of thing. Troubles are like storms, they eventually end. Sometimes you just have to hunker down and wait the tempest out. Afterwards, when the sun comes out again, you leave the shelter to see how everything fared, see what survived. You may find trees down and houses blown apart, Still, you're alive and can begin again. You can rebuild. It is said that our challenges encourage us to build character, that difficulties help us to develop strength and resolve. In the midst of your troubles, when you are on your knees, you are most likely to ask for guidance and support. Your guides and helpers are waiting for your invitation. Go within and listen to that small voice you will find there. This is where you will find solace, support, courage, and wisdom, and ask for what you need. You are offered protection and shielding as you move through your difficulties. You're encouraged to let go of which no longer is yours, of that which has ended. You are reminded that challenges, loss, and endings are part of the great round of life. Old dreams end, and you are asked to begin to build new ones. Rebirth is just around the corner. That I like. You're going through it. Some of you are really going through it, but you're just about at that end of the tunnel, right? You're just, it's like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, just before you see the dawn. You know what I mean? All right. So, anywho, I'll give you a kitchen witch deck here. We're going to see what you're conjuring up in your kitchens, male or female. No. Okay, we have the Mandrake, very impassive. Yeah, this person is not good for you. It's just not good for you. This person's sick, possibly. You know, your expression says it all. Not much impresses you these days, does it? Your light has dimmed. However, all is not lost, for new magic surrounds you when I appear. No other plant has been more associated with or represented by witches through the ages as I. A magical alliance was made between witches and the spirit of Mandragora for my root to be used as a vessel for familiars to feed from. In return, I'm fed with milk or wine under a full or dark moon. Be sure not to feed on me yourself, though, for I will cause delirium or even madness if ingested, much like my poisonous cousin, Belladonna. Instead, use my powdered root wisely as a magical catalyst to empower amulets, spells, and fertility rituals, or to induce visions and free your spirit. For a desired freedom of magical expression is waiting to be unearthed. I think this transformative, transmutational kind of vibe that you're going through is going to be a beautiful thing. It's like metamorphosizing or something. All right, I'm going to give you a rune. Secret Gnomes. Here's the back. Kind of looking up. All right, secret gnomes. Deep in the Welsh forests, gnomes peek out from the groves of their secret space. They cheer gleefully while you walk with determined, passionate pace. Keep on trucking, right? They're watching you. They're cheering you on. The secret gnomes of the forest. You know, they're your friends. They're your allies. You know, I like it a lot. You're almost there. Almost there. So definitely keep on trucking, you know, don't deny it. Just go with the flow and it'll happen much easier, right? Those are your messages. Be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support, the new subscribers, the likers, the commenters, and the donations. It really helps keep me inspired to keep these messages from going out, for sure. My PayPal and Venmo description is under my description, and if you would like a personal, you can contact me on my email address. Yeah, other than that, have a great week. I will see you all soon.